What's happening, YouTube? Thought I'd do a quick update on my 75-gallon tank. I don't know if you can see, I've retaken so much out of there. Just trying to give my Oscar here a little bit more swimming room. I've had him for 5 months now, and he's about 8.5 inches. He's really growing. Goldie right there, the Severance, Gold Severance, he's doing extremely well. He's about 6 inches. Kind of getting fat, that one. Where Debo is just getting some length on him, really getting some length on him. He looks really good right now. I had to take a lot of things out of the tank because I wanted to give him a little bit more swimming room. The two seem to bounce around at each other a little bit, trying to create a little dominance. I think Goldie is more the tank boss between the two. I took all the other fish out, all the smaller stuff, got them out the way, just to give them some more room. And they're doing pretty good. You know, I've cleaned the tank out, keep the tank out. The biggest issue is actually keeping up on my water changes and trying to keep my nitrates down. You know, it's been a whirlwind. I've been gone for a long time, back and forth, you know, traveling. So I've been trying to keep up while I'm not here. A buddy of mine asked me one time, he saw my videos, he says, how come you don't put yourself in the picture? You just hear your voice. And I was like, well, I never thought it was necessary. It's all about the fish, not me. So that's my little 75-gallon. He's about, like I say, I would say, when you look at the two of them, I would say he's about 8 inches. I tried to measure him. I didn't want to take him out and hold him and measure him, but I think he's about 8 inches long now. And it's been 5 months. And he's still growing. He had a serious growth spurt there for about, I think 3 months ago, he just sprouted up. And then as I just been keeping an eye on him every day after day, and it's like, wow, he's just really growing fast. And I really want to get another one. So I was talking to the wife about getting a bigger tank. So, and once I do that, I think I'm gonna end up getting 2 more Oscars. I'll probably put 2 more Oscars in there, but I'm not gonna put it in there with them. I'm gonna let them in a grow out tank and let them grow a little bit before I put them in there. But I'm really happy with what I got going here now. They looking very healthy. Eating well. I feed them raw shrimp sometimes. I kind of mix up their diet, between some extreme, some krill flakes. I give them some bloodworms. I don't do a lot of pellets. They don't really eat the pellets. They eat a lot of I got a fish medley of worms and things like that they feed on. I like that. I also give them some krill flakes, and occasionally I'll give them some raw shrimp. I'll cut some shrimp up and drop it in there, and they'll eat it. Bloodworms, frozen bloodworms I get from the fish store. That they love that. I had a electric blue Acara in there too. Blue. I took blue out. I just wanted to leave the 2 in there for now. I actually created another tank, and I put blue over here. So I decided to move blue over to this tank, and I got a couple of Bosemani rainbows in there, a couple of black tetras in there. So I got some things. I'm trying to work on this tank. I want to add some live plants. And I guess my last videos that I've never been good with plants, but I think I'm gonna give it a good shot at it this time. Got some lava rocks in there. I'm gonna put some moss over the rocks to kind of get it to grow. I just started this tank about a week ago, but it's looking good, pretty good right now. Kind of happy with it. Moved over to my little 7-gallon. I got a 7-gallon down here. I got a beta in there. Got a little beta in there. I also have 2 bristlenose plecos in there. I originally had them in the 37-gallon tank, but I moved them over there for now. And I think that I'm gonna leave them in there for now. I might put some neon tetras in this tank, 1 or 2, You know, somewhere around 2 to 3 neon tetras in this little small tank. See if the beta won't piss them off and get rid of them. But then that's my baby. That's my 75. That's my little update. They're doing pretty good. And his growth is just, wow, he's just growing so much. Look at him. If you ever wanted an Oscar, I'm telling you, you get one, he's gonna grow fast. So make sure you got a big enough tank for him. And change his diet. You know, whatever you get, make sure that the diet is varied. Don't keep it one thing, because they'll eat pretty much anything and you put in their face, basically. But I like to vary their diet. Same with my Severn. Severn's a little bit more pickier about what he'll eat. So I usually whatever I put in the tank for Debo, Goldie won't really eat it. Like Goldie won't eat the raw shrimp, but we'll eat the bloodworms. It's kind of weird that way. But that's my 75. Till next time. Peace.